Representing the Korean War veterans is Sandra Lim. Sandra is not military, but was a school teacher for 15 years in Korea. Sandra's late husband of 47 years, Republic of Korea Major General Sun Ha-len, helped the U.S. government in Korea form the Korean Army and Korean government from 1945 through 1948. In 1950,
Saluting First Lieutenant Peterson is Sergeant Don Stella, United States Marine Corps, combat veteran in the Pacific Theater, including Guadalcanal and Bougainville.
Bill. What do we know about Bill?
Oh, he was kicked out of the Cub Scouts.
Bill was kicked out of the Cub Scouts?
The Cub Scouts.
That's really all we need to know.
I think that's all we need to know.
Yeah, that's all we need to know about Bill.
Since this night is about ladies.
You know, behind every man is a great woman. So we'd like to talk more about Yvonne Williams right now. Working for insurance agencies,
Ben, Tom, Sam, and Max, all who have served or are currently serving as members of the Army and Marine Corps.
Good job, Mom. Yvonne has been staying up till about 3 o'clock in the morning, making sure every detail of tonight and tomorrow is just perfect. And if you know Yvonne like we know Yvonne, we're not surprised by that at all. You know, and she will be up tomorrow morning, probably about midnight or 2 a.m.
Something went wrong, somebody's hurt, somebody's sick, what happened? I have this idea. That's never good in my house. I think we should do an all-female flight for Nebraska's veterans. I have baking and shopping and cooking and sheets and laundry going through my head, and he's talking about another flight 2 days before Christmas. My wives, moms, you guys get this. So I just looked at him, didn't say anything, and he walked out. He took that as a yes. And here we are.
Our mother, Nola Fritz, is a retired school teacher from Falls City. And her fiance, Rick Ward, is the man that drives the truck and the trailer, and these two have been traveling since the beginning, since Washington, D.C., when we unveiled all over the country to represent what we consider a gift from Nebraskans to the nation, honoring the fallen. Just by chance, they happened to be off the road for a few days before heading out to Illinois, where the exhibit goes next, the Tribute Towers. Ladies and gentlemen, Nola Fritz, Rick Ward.
About 250 pages of photos from all of the flights, including the Gold Star Kids flight, where they had a tailgate party at the governor's mansion in the backyard, and you were so kind to bring them all inside, and we still kind of laugh at Suzanne's watching them. They're jumping on the furniture and playing the piano, and they remembered that, and it was very special, so thank you. The book will be, I think it'll be a wonderful memory and a walk through memory lane, whether you were on the flights or not, or you had a father or an uncle who was, or now a mother or a sister.
was totally different. He was still deployed, he was sitting on a cot, he was deployed somewhere in the world, but he had a quilt wrapped around him. Somebody from back home was thinking about him, sent him a quilt. And Catherine said she woke up and she thought, this is something I can do. She made a quilt. She worked with a chaplain at Walter Reed Hospital and wrapped that first quilt around a young man from Minnesota who had been injured in the Middle East. And then pretty soon some other friends started making quilts. And then the story got on the internet, and so more and more people started making quilts. And that small group of folks, when they made their first 100 quilts, they were just so excited. And I looked on the website today, and as of today, there's 196,148 quilts have been wrapped around.
Emmy-winning actress for her role as Army Nurse Major Margaret Houlihan, Miss Lorreta Swit.
Well, see, mine's working out. I'm so proud to be a woman with you. We're tired of living in the margins.
Yes, we all are.
You did a great job.
Aren't we? Thank you so much for coming to Nebraska. What do you think of it?
I did it for me. I didn't do it for you. I'm here for me. I'm here for me, having this wonderful time. I've come so close to crying so many times all day with the things that people have said to me. And this is not unusual. I have women out there whom I may never meet, who have become nurses because of Margaret Houlihan.
Very much for allowing us both to be here. It is an absolute honor, and I'm especially privileged to be able to travel with this amazing group. There aren't enough words of thanks to all of you, but especially to Yvonne and Bill for allowing me to do this, but also for all that they do for the military in Nebraska and throughout the United States. So thank you.
Great, thank you, honey. And I just wanted to add my gratitude as well to Suzanne's as well. We really appreciate everything that all of our veterans do. We know that you make sacrifices to keep us safe here at home. And those sacrifices come not only for our veterans, but for their entire families. That while the veteran is away, their loved one has to keep the family going at home. And that means that you're going to miss the baseball game or the dance recital, that you're not going to be there for that Christmas party. We appreciate so much your sacrifices. And I just wanted to share some words from Ronald Reagan when he was talking about our veterans. He said, most of all, we remember the devotion and gallantry with which they ennobled their nation as they became champions for a noble cause. So thank you all very, very much for everything that you've done on behalf of our state, on behalf of our country. We appreciate it. No words can ever repay the debt that we owe you. But we want to start here tonight by saying thank you. Thank you all. Enjoy tomorrow. God bless you all. God bless the United States.
Bill and Yvonne will come up now and take care of a little housekeeping for tomorrow morning, 5:30.
He did this for the Vietnam, both Vietnam flights. We appreciate that. Pam and Diane, for doing such an outstanding job as our hosts. There's a proclamation from Governor Ricketts that Senator Bostelman and Senator Brewer will be standing outside the doors to give each of you veterans. So please receive that from those two senators out there. All right, 2 a.m. wake-up call. Please Don't rely solely on the hotel to wake you up. Set your phone, have somebody call you.